Hi, my name's Lily. I'm a survivor of the downtown east side in Vancouver, and I have a fear of explosions. And I'm going to tell you why. When I was 8 years old, I lived in a small town called Honeymoon Bay. And Honeymoon Bay is like there's Yubo, which is on the north side of Cowichan Lake, and then there is uh Honeymoon Bay, which is on the south side. But they're both like small towns that run like on the north and the south side of Lake Cowichan on Vancouver Island, where I grew up. In Honeymoon Bay, there used to be a like a grocery, not a grocery store, but like a convenience store, and right beside it used to be like an old restaurant, like an older store, but it was closed down. Like the people who owned the business shut the first one down, and then they opened the second one. But in behind the old one, there was like old cans of spray paint, and I had taken one earlier, and I got in trouble with that one for something separate. And then the second one that I took, I in Honeymoon Bay they have like giant like tree trunks that they would like from big huge cedar or pine trees that they would cut down, and instead of like pulling out the tree trunk and like taking it away, they would like smolder them, like where they would take like embers, put it underneath the tree, and like they would just like disappear into the like embers. So I took one of the cans of spray paint, and it was right in front of the community center or in front of the park. Like the park was right in the middle of town. It's a really small town. It's got to be like 12 streets or something like that. One like no street lights, or not street lights, but no like traffic lights or anything like that. And I took this, and what I ended up doing was throwing the can of spray paint into the embers, and it was about 10 minutes that passed, and the thing didn't blow up, and I was starting to get like anxious. I'm like, why isn't it blowing up? So my bright idea was to come grab a stick, but where I went wrong is the stick that I grabbed was way too short. So I grabbed the stick, and I went to go poke the spray paint that had already been in like embers for like 10 minutes, and it was just on the brink of explosion, but it did not explode until I poked it. And me, I was 8 years old at the time. um like I flew back 3 feet in the air. Like I remember, like it was just like a straight, like a scene out of what do you call it? Uh, in Saving Private Ryan, with like the bombs blowing up, but like D-Day or whatever. It was exactly like that. Got thrown back 3 feet, and I remember like being covered from head to toe in white paint and being so like mortified about what had happened. There was this woman there with her kid, and I don't think she noticed me there, and I just remember being like, why aren't you helping me? But like I like gained my footing. I ran home, and I was so terrified about my dad finding out. And I locked myself in the bathroom, and he was like, what's going on, Leslie? And I was like crying. He's like, I thought he was going to get really mad at me because like he normally did, but I know he just opened the door and was like, it's going to be okay, and like wiped off the paint off my face, and I didn't get in trouble for that. But now I have a fear of explosions to this day because I know what it's like to literally have something. I was so lucky not to get. I remember watching the spray paint can go the other way, and like just so thankful that I am alive today.